We're here for our Carp Bassmaster College Series National Championship. 61 institutions from all over the country, 89 two-person teams, and 180 anglers competing for this national championship. Three-day event here on the Bemidji chain of lakes, Lake Bemidji, and then they can go into Stump Lake, Irving Lake, Lake Marquette, and Carr, and the Mississippi River that connects all of those different lakes. So that's what's happening. It's a three-day event. The full field fishes the first 2 days, and then we cut it down to the top 12 after day number 2, and then those top 12 will battle it out for the national championship on that final day.
Lake Bemidji is really at the heart of what Bemidji State's all about. This is our DNA. We're one of the few lakeside campuses in the country, actually. So we try to leverage our waterways whenever possible. They had been wanting to hold an event like this at one of the northern universities. BSU jumped right on it as a great opportunity for the school and the community in general to host an event like this.
It's been huge. It's it gave a lot of publicity to the team and the school. Being able to fish the college series, it's a lot of fun. You get to travel all over the country, learn new techniques, fishing different water and everything. It'll definitely be my highlight of my college career.
We fished from Minnesota down to Alabama. We fished Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Kansas. We fished a little bit of everywhere. It's nice because you get to experience and travel, see different bodies of water. You get ledge fish, fish deep. You can come up here and fish in the grass. You can do all kinds of different things. It just makes you a lot better as an angler, being able to experience all these different lakes.
We fish all over the world, so we get all different kinds of stuff thrown at us. Clearwater, fishing deep, shallow, wood. So this is all new to us up here. I don't think any of us have fished up north, and it's completely different. So we had to learn it pretty quick with the days we had to practice.
It's the mighty Mississippi behind me. It's a whole lot different than Tennessee River. The water's definitely a little clearer, and got a ton of them pike and muskie out there was the biggest thing between here and home. And you can't keep them pike and stuff off your bait. I'd love to come up here and just fish for the pike. I'd definitely love to have some of those at home.
Now, one of the things we learn, especially from traveling all over the country, is when you go into different states, that they have inspection points when you cross into those state lines. So, that clean, drain, dry, that's the main 3 things you need to do. In your live wells and your battery compartments is what I always tell our guys, places where water can gather in your boats. But one of the things we did here is we had a full decontamination process that happened before these boats even put in right here on Lake Bemidji and this whole chain of lakes that we're fishing.
That was one of the first items that we had to address, and it was the first thing we wanted to address. So that included full decontamination stations for all of the boats coming into the area. That's the very first thing they did as they rolled into town. One
thing that I think is really cool that Minnesota prides itself in is having people at each ramp, DNR, Checkin Boats. That's the only way to prevent it, because once they get into the lake, they really do change it. Water clarity, the whole ecosystem.
So what we just did, we took the boat out of the water, you pull the plug, you empty your live wells to get all the crap out of there, and you lower your motor, get all the water out of your prop and everything. And it's a really simple process, and it's something that really needs to be done so we don't spread these invasive species, because some of them can really do a lot of harm, and there's stuff that gets in your boat that you wouldn't even think about, especially in the live well. These fish puke up all this stuff, and you don't even think about it, but it's something that needs to be done.
Invasive species are bad. We see them in a lot of other lakes, like Kentucky Lake, they have Asian carp. We see zebra mussels in almost every lake we go to now, it seems like. So it's nice to go to a lake that doesn't have them.
With bass and Bassmaster, we strive, conservation is at the forefront of our organization. We try to do set the standard for how fishing tournaments are supposed to run and how we're supposed to protect not only the species but our waterways, so other species can thrive and we can just have a better planet to live on.